Please, Akira, teach me how to improve my communication skills. When I got into college, I dyed my hair and started wearing contact lenses to change myself, but I'm still an introvert. You have a lot of friends, so I need your help. Okay then, let's set up a group blind date. When you're on group blind dates, you gotta talk about yourself. It's perfect to work on your communication skills. Let me set it up for you. I'm Riku Sukizawa, a college student. I wanted to change myself for a better college life. When I talked to my friend Akira about it, he quickly began to prepare for a group blind date for me. At the group blind date that weekend, there were...
We just finished up a fight. We have lots of enemies. Gosh, I'm so tired. We almost didn't make it today. Sorry to keep you waiting, guys.
But we made it right on time, right guys?
Huh? Are they wearing a Tokkofuku? Why? Akira's friend and I freaked out when the three girls showed up to our group blind date. No problem, thanks. Sorry guys, I feel sick all of a sudden, so I'm going home. What? That's not fair. Akira's friend was sitting by the aisle and quickly left. I was stuck between Akira and the wall and couldn't walk away that easily. These girls are delinquents, right? Yeah, the girl who said they finished up a fight is actually my classmate from high school, Mizuki. She's always been pretty wild. She's a good person, though. Yeah, she looks scary. If you become friends with delinquents, your communication skills will skyrocket for sure. It's kind of like shock therapy. I wasn't looking to get shocked. While Akira and I were talking, the girls sat down facing us. I had no choice but to stay. I'm Riku Sukizawa.
Hey, you!
I'm sorry. I know I don't belong here. Please spare my life.
Are you Riku for real? I'm Mizuki Kaneko. Do you remember me?
Huh?
What a coincidence. I'm Manami Mizushima.
Don't you remember us? I'm Rin Kizaki. It's been forever.
The three delinquents suddenly smiled and became friendly with me, so I was taken aback. Oh! It turned out that these girls were my childhood friends from my old neighborhood. I moved out of the area when I was 6, so we hadn't seen each other until this day.
You're on a group blind date, which means you don't have a girlfriend, am I right? Or maybe you just want someone to have fun with. I'm just kidding.
I'm so happy to see you, Riku. I was already excited about the group blind date, but this is a happy surprise.
You were so sweet, Riku. I still remember you smiled at me and asked me to play with you when I was alone at the park. You're the sweetest. I didn't have many friends because I preferred bugs and animals to people. You always joined me for bug hunting.
When I hurt my legs on a field trip, you tried carrying me on your back. You couldn't even pick me up because you were short, but still. Remember the three of us were fighting over you? You were our first love, you know.
They're all over you, Riku. That was a long time ago. I think I peaked when I was a kid. Don't you think it's destiny, though? You were reunited with 3 childhood friends at once and told you were their first love. Destiny? I didn't want to think it was my destiny to be with any of these 3 scary delinquents who looked nothing like they did back then. But I kept quiet because I knew better than to say that out loud. I feel like my first love was a friend from my childhood. It's so long ago that I don't even remember who that was. Wait, if I say that, they'll probably punch me or something. Well, it can't be any of these 3 delinquents. I hope not. So, who was your first love, Riku? Is she one of these 3? What? Why do you have to ask me that now? Come on.
Huh?
I think it's one of you girls, but I don't remember exactly who. My bad. I was so intimidated that I accidentally made a comment implying that one of them was my first love.
Well then, Riku, once you remember who your first love was, how about going out with her?
What?
That sounds fun. I'm in. I'm in too. Let's think of a way to refresh his memory.
But today is a group blind date, so let's include Akira and have fun chatting with everyone. Don't mind me, Riku. I set this up for you, and I have a girlfriend. I have a better idea. Why don't you guys all go on a date? It might bring back some memories if the four of you hang out like you used to.
That's perfect.
Akira came up with this idea. The three girls jumped on it, and I couldn't say no. In the end, the four of us agreed to go on a date. The next Sunday.
You really came. Good job, Riku.
Riku, I'm so happy to see you again.
Don't get too excited, everyone. I wasn't sure if it was their regular clothes or our group chat, but I wasn't as nervous as I was at the group blind date. We all went to the arcade we'd planned. Mizuki said she wanted to play a shooting game to kill zombies, so I asked her to teach me how to use a gun.
Hold the gun like this.
Aren't we too close?
I'm just showing you how to use the gun. You used to stand close like this all the time. Don't be shy.
You look shy too.
I don't.
Mizuki and I refocused and started to play the game, but we were both distracted by each other and kept making mistakes. The game was over before we knew it.
The game's over because you guys are flirting.
Yeah, that's right.
Ugh.
Sorry, Mizuki, for standing in your way. Mizuki, just a second. I suddenly remembered something Mizuki liked and left the girls for a minute. I felt like I was a little kid all over again. I'm pretty good at claw machines. If I catch Mizuki's favorite rabbit, I'm sure that'll cheer her up. After a few attempts, I managed to catch a cute stuffed rabbit. Here you go, Mizuki. You liked rabbits, right? Maybe I got it wrong.
No, you didn't. I love rabbits. Thanks, it's so cute.
She's so cute. I thought she was scary the other day, but she looks like she's the Mizuki I remember.
Riku, you remembered Mizuki liked rabbits.
Yeah?
Do you remember our favorite animals?
No. My bad.
I knew it. Your first love was Mizuki then.
What? No way! Riku, please get me a stuffed animal too.
Sure. What would you like?
A bear. After you get me a bear, let's take a picture in a photo booth.
Well, I want you, Riku.
Me? I'm not a stuffed animal.
That's not what I'm saying. I want your heart.
No way!
Gosh, you look scary.
While the three girls were fighting over me, the memories of us playing together gradually came back to me. What do you want to play today?
I want to play soccer. I want to play on Riku's team. Me too.
Okay, you can take turns and be on my team.
You're very kind, Riku.
We were all kids, so it wasn't even a real game, but we enjoyed kicking a ball at each other. The four of us always had fun playing together indoors and outdoors all the time. We used to play together a lot. Man, what a shame I can't recall anything about my first love.
Riku, what's going on? Something on your mind?
I was feeling nostalgic about spending time with the four of us. You know, we haven't changed much.
The other day, you sounded like you thought we'd changed a lot.
Because you were wearing a Tokkofuku. Are you guys really in a gang?
Yeah, Mizuki and Manami formed a group. We don't do anything evil, though. We started to kick butt on troublesome delinquents, and our group just grew bigger.
I see. I remember that Mr. Mizuki had a very strong sense of justice in particular.
She might be using her sense of justice on the wrong things, though. Well, we made our community safer. It's all good.
I felt bad that I still couldn't recall anything about my first love, but the four of us spent the rest of the day shopping and enjoying our date. That night,
We found you, Mizuki!
Did you think you could beat us and get away with it, you bastard?
Wait, are you here to get your butt kicked again? I thought we were done. I wish you could just move on with your lives.
That sounds impossible.
the three girls were indeed in a gang. When their rivals suddenly showed up, The girls look completely different and are ready to fight. Let's not fight. What if you get hurt?
Riku.
Huh? Who the hell are you? It's none of your business, dude. Don't interfere in a girl fight. Take this! Watch out, Riku!
After that, the three girls fought like it was nothing to fight a group larger than themselves. Their rivals realized that they were losing and fled the scene.
This is what you call all bark, no bite.
Are you okay, Riku? Did you get hurt?
I'm okay. You guys are strong.
They don't call us the strongest in the area for nothing, you know. You bastard!
Mizuki!
Get out of the way!
No! Don't mess with my dear friend!
Riku, you trying to be cool or something? You son of a...
With that, she punched me pretty hard. My body moved to defend Mizuki before I could think of anything, but I wasn't the type of person to fight. I lost consciousness. I was dreaming about the past. In my dream, a playful and curious girl with a strong sense of justice couldn't abandon a cat on a tree and was climbing up bravely. Watch out! I tried to hold the girl, but couldn't. I fainted. A while later, I woke up to find myself lying on the girl's lap. She was looking at me like she was about to cry.
Riku, are you okay?
I'm okay. Are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
Riku, are you okay?
Mizuki. When I opened my eyes, Mizuki was looking at me with concern. I know now! It's Mizuki!
You're right. I'm Mizuki. Are you alright?
I remember now! My first love!
What?
My first love was Mizuki!
Don't give me a heart attack as soon as you wake up, you idiot!
I was just glad I finally remembered it, so I wanted to tell you right away.
You fainted after getting yourself into a fight. Are you crazy?
Mizuki, did you get hurt?
Gosh, you're the one who got hurt, not me. Don't make me worry about you.
Well, right back at you.
Gee, you're right. Thanks for trying to protect me.
Hey, do you remember we're still here?
You guys are totally in your own world.
I knew Mizuki was his first love.
Let's just let him go. After all, Riku wants Mizuki. They're meant to be together.
Manami and Rin knew from the beginning that Mizuki was my first love, and I felt embarrassed. After that... Wow, you're in a relationship with Mizuki? Congrats, Riku! You're taking the first step towards your bright future. Not yet. I remembered my first love was Mizuki, but we'd been apart for so long. We don't know much about each other to start a relationship, so we'll start as friends first. I never thought I'd meet my first love again at the group blind date you set up for me to work on my communication skills. Thanks, Akira. That sounds like something you'd do. I'm rooting for you guys.
Riku!
Hi, Mizuki. Why are you wearing a Tokkofuku?
Oh, this? We came back from a workout.
A workout? Does she mean a fight?
Hey, can you only see Mizuki? We're here too, you know.
Riku, I haven't completely given up yet.
What?
Hey, girls, don't touch my future boyfriend.
You're so popular, Riku. I believe I've achieved my initial goal of becoming friends with fun people. For my next goal, I hope to get to know Mizuki better.
Did you watch Music Station last night? I did. Ryusei was the sweetest.
And Kyohei was hot.
Kazuya's voice was on point.
Ayumi and her girls again. My name is Ryota Imamura, and I'm a junior in high school who's never had a girlfriend. The girls over there are Ayumi and her cronies. I used to be good friends with Ayumi when we were kids, but we grew apart in the 5th grade. Now we fight like cats and dogs. Ryota, look at these! Whoa! Awesome! A complete collection! Yep! I went to all the convenience stores I could reach by bike just to find them. Then, let me show you this! I got it from the lottery yesterday! Whoa! You got your faith! I know, right? My Shizuku! Shizuku is the character from the anime Garupri. Both Takeru and I stan her. She's cute, sweet, and a bit spoiled, which makes her super adorable. God, jeez. Here they come.
Oh my, what's with the attitude? How dare you, anime otaku?
My childhood friend Ayumi always interferes with me whenever I'm having a good time talking about anime with Takeru. She used to be kind. She was also a bit childish, but I found it cute. We live next to each other. We used to hang out every day. I don't know what happened to us.
What's this?
Hey, what are you doing?
Anime otaku. I'm confiscating it because you having it creeps me out.
Ayumi, you can't do that!
Hey, Takeru, do you want us to take your files away too?
If you want it back, get me some juice. Make it 4. Hurry up before the break is over! I did it again, because he was annoying. He's like, Shizuku, Shizuku, every single day. Why is he in love with the anime character? I'm doing my best too, you know?
In the end, I bought juice for the 4 girls and got my Shizuku keychain back. A few days later... Huh? Ayumi's missing school again today. It's nice her cronies are quiet, though. It's unusual for her to be out 2 days in a row. I wonder what's going on. Ryota! You live next to Ayumi, right? Yes? Would you give her the schedule for the finals for me? Me? It'd be a big help. At Ayumi's house.
Hi, it's been a while, Ryota.
How are you? It's great to see you again. I'm here today to give Ayumi the schedule for the finals.
Oh, thank you for that. Ayumi is upstairs. You can go to her room and give it to her.
But she's not feeling well, right?
Oh, don't worry, she's fine.
Huh? Why is Shizuku's voice coming from Ayumi's room? And Shizuku is singing. Wait. Shizuku's character's song hasn't been released yet. Ayumi!
What are you doing here?
Our teacher asked me to give you the schedule for the finals.
Were you listening?
Yeah. Sorry. But I was surprised because you sounded just like Shizuku from Garupri. It made me wonder if she'd sound like that if she sang. But why were you singing like you were imitating her voice? You always make fun of me, saying that anime sucks.
Well, I wasn't imitating.
Is this the script from Garupri? Is this the real thing?
Yeah.
Only Shizuku's lines are written inside. No way!
Yes, I'm Ami, the voice actress for Shizuku.
Seriously?
Our school doesn't know this, but I passed an audition 2 years ago and debuted as a voice actress. And a year ago, I got the role of Shizuku in Girl's Princess. For the first anniversary of Garupri, we were gonna release a character song. We're recording tomorrow, but I'm having a hard time singing in my Shizuku's voice.
So, you've been missing school since yesterday to practice?
That's right, but then I've started to wonder if I sound like I'm singing as Shizuku.
I see. Hey, why don't you sing a little? I'm Shizuku's biggest fan. I can tell the difference.
Now?
You're recording tomorrow, right? Let's get it done! And so, I unexpectedly ended up giving a singing lesson to Shizuku. An hour later... That's perfect! No doubt about it, coming from the Shizuku's biggest fan. You did a great job. Good girl.
Hey, what are you doing? How dare you, Ryota? Well, our school doesn't allow us to work part-time, you know? I could be expelled if they found out about my job.
That's right.
It's only you and my parents who know about this. So please, don't tell anyone. Not even Takeru.
Not even him? But he's my best friend.
No way! Please don't ever tell anyone!
What should I do?
Ryota, please! I'll do whatever you say!
Gotcha! You said you'll do whatever I say. You're gonna hang out with me next weekend. I want to go on a date with Shizuku. If you get into the character and spend the whole day with me as Shizuku, I'll never say anything to anyone.
For real?
Yep, for real.
I guess I have no choice.
On Sunday... Wow, Shizuku is pretty. Should I buy this mug? Look, Shizuku's printed all over it. Isn't it cute? Whoa! Shizuku pillowcases! I want one. It'd be awesome to hug her and sleep with her every night.
Ryota, you're embarrassing me. Stop.
Sorry. Shoot! I forgot that Ayumi was Shizuku. Yet, I said I wanted to hug Shizuku every night in front of her. Oh, how embarrassing. I'm gonna pay for these. Hey, can you call my name in Shizuku's voice?
Ryota.
Whoa, that was awesome! Shizuku, feed me!
Ryota, say ah.
It's my turn. Say ah. Hurry up, it's tasty.
It's embarrassing.
I'm gonna go get something to drink. What would you like?
Apple juice, please.
Okay, wait here. Hey, you're pretty. Are you alone? Wanna grab some tea with me?
No, thank you. I'm not alone. He'll be back soon.
Come on, don't be like that. Then let's go for a drive. Come on.
No, go with me.
Excuse me. Please, let go of her. Stay out of it. Get lost. It's none of your business. Actually, it is. She's mine. Shut up. Starting now, she's mine.
It hurts.
Whoa! Ayumi, let's go! Oh, you must have been scared. Sorry.
Don't be. You saved me, Ryota. Thank you for saving me. Ryota, can I tell you something?
Sure. What's up?
Do you know why I became a voice actress?
Maybe because you actually like anime?
What I like is you, Ryota. I like you who loves anime.
But you've been ignoring me since the 5th grade.
That's because...
Because...
I suddenly started to see you as a boy. I felt shy and couldn't talk to you the same way anymore.
Oh. I see.
You got super into anime in middle school. You were saying things like, I'm in love with this character and stuff with Takeru. So I thought I could become a voice actress and play your favorite character.
Ayumi, wait.
But the more you talked about Shizuku, the more embarrassed I felt. I couldn't tell you that I was Shizuku.
Were you messing with me just to try to hide you were embarrassed? Whoa! Jeez, that was so cute. She's too cute. I'm sorry I didn't realize how you felt before, Ayumi. But I'm super happy to know your honest feelings now. How did the recording of the character song go?
It went well.
Oh yeah? That's great! I'm proud of you, Ayumi.
It's all thanks to you, Ryota. Thank you.
Listen, can you promote me from your childhood friend to your boyfriend?
Sure.
That's how we started dating. Nobody around us knows that Ayumi is a voice actress. And one more thing. We must keep it a secret from Ayumi's agency that she has a boyfriend now. The two of us will have fun making our secret love story.
This engine sound is amazing! I'm Kota Fujishima, a 25-year-old car enthusiast and a company employee. Alongside my day job, I also work as a web designer on the side. With the money I've painstakingly saved up, I finally bought my dream sports car. It may be used, but I'm exhilarated to be driving my long-awaited Porsche.
Good morning, Coda.
Morning.
Your car looks cool.
Thanks. It's used, but I finally managed to get my hands on it.
Having to work in a sports car, you're like royalty.
Oh, I wish I could have Haruna in the passenger seat. I'm just a co-worker at the company. Whenever I see Haruna Nakamura, I can't help but smile. I have feelings for her, but since we're colleagues, I can't muster up the courage to make a move. It was a morning filled with such happiness. Hey, Coda! Yes? In addition to my love troubles, I'm also troubled by my senior colleague in the same department, Takuya Kudo. The report I asked for the other day had typos. Incompetence is such a pain. I'm sorry. I don't intend to justify my mistake. But to begin with, wasn't that supposed to be your responsibility, Senior? You pushed it onto me despite my tight schedule, which ended up causing the mistake. Are you saying it's my fault? Are you reflecting on your mistakes? If you consider me as incompetent, perhaps you should stop assigning me work in the future. A paycheck thief like you dares to talk back? Who's the paycheck thief here? Listen up! I'm a valuable asset to this company! I graduated from a prestigious college, and I'm a ladies' man! You're in a different league from me, buddy! Bottom feeders like you should just do as I say!
Yep, another case of workplace harassment.
Takuya acts all high and mighty, but I know his true colors. Sure, he did graduate from a famous college, but that doesn't mean he's any good at his job. If anything, he's more like the king of incompetence. And saying he's a ladies' man? That's far from the truth. He's more like a nuisance to them. Despite being married, dropping hints about getting along with women other than his wife at work is not something a genuinely accomplished person would do. Takuya is desperately trying to hide his insecurities by trying to make himself seem bigger than he really is. By the way, I heard you got yourself a sports car. Yeah? I'm going on a weekend trip with my wife for our anniversary. Yeah? You really are clueless, aren't you? Can't you at least figure out what I'm trying to say? I actually had an idea of what he was getting at. You better let me borrow it this weekend. Let me borrow that sports car. Yeah. I knew it. That's what this was about. Can you even understand me? Are you so dumb that you can't even understand English? Got it. I'll lend it to you. As expected, my junior. I already told my wife that I'd be borrowing a car from you, and she's looking forward to it. This guy, once he sets his mind on something, he'll do whatever it takes to make it happen. I've also been building up some frustration, so it's time to put him in his place. And then, on Saturday, Takuya, I brought the car. Here you go. It's the sports car. Huh?
Wait a minute, what's going on?
What are you talking about, man? I asked for a Porsche. I wasn't told anything like that. You asked to borrow a sports car. This car was actually made by me back in my college days with a group of car enthusiasts from our club. We all chipped in money from our part-time jobs to build it. It's currently parked at the parents' house of one of my college friends. In other words, it's a sports car I bought.
Wait a second, what's going on here? You were supposed to borrow a Porsche.
I want to hear this.
And isn't this kid your junior at work? You were bragging about how the president of that business you're dealing with, who's really taking a liking to you, was going to let you borrow his Porsche. You lie, and you try to put me in this weird car, ruining our anniversary. I'm going back to my parents' house. I'm out of here.
Wait, it's not what you think. Pretending like this is some kind of illness taken to the extreme. So, Takuya, can we finally decide whether you want to borrow this car or not? I'm not exactly swimming in free time, you know? Remember this, you jerk! Takuya's face turned beet red as he chased after his wife. I felt a tiny sense of revenge toward him fill me up.
Kota, you're on fire.
It's Monday. Hey, Kota! Yes, what is it? The other day, because of you?
Kota, the boss is asking for you.
Huh?
He says to come right away. It's urgent.
Oh, okay. I followed where Haruna was leading me.
Once we're here, it should be safe.
Huh? And this whole thing about the boss calling me?
I'm sorry I lied. I just wanted to talk to you, Kota.
Huh?
Do you like anime, Kota?
Well, I've been watching it for a while.
I thought so. That car was lovely, wasn't it? I'm a big fan of the characters from that anime.
Huh? Why are we talking about Itasha?
I just happened to come across it.
I see. But Haruna, it's surprising to hear you're into anime.
I get that a lot. There aren't many anime enthusiasts around me, so knowing that you like anime made me really happy. And also, I felt so relieved.
Huh?
I've been bothered by Takuya's harassment for a long time. I've been thinking for a while that Kota was treated unfairly.
Could it be that the boss calling me earlier was to stop me from getting involved with Takuya?
Exactly.
You're such a kind person.
It was just the right thing to do.
But I can't help feeling a bit pathetic.
Don't say that. It's not easy to go against a superior in your position, and Take a look.
Huh? What's this?
It's a message from Takuya.
What's he up to? It seemed I wasn't the only victim of Takuya. This is unforgivable!
I've never seen such a scary look on your face, Kota.
He not only harassed me, but also you? I can't just let this go! Because I
Yes?
I almost confessed to Haruna in the heat of the moment, but I couldn't muster the courage. Anyway, we can't just leave Takuya alone like this. But when it comes to concrete ideas, nothing's coming to me right now.
I feel the same way. How about we think about it together?
Together?
Yes.
If it's you and me, I'm sure we can come up with a good idea. Let's do it. By some twist of fate, I ended up getting closer to Haruna, which was a good thing. We naturally started having lunch together. So in that movie, there was a car chase scene, and as a car enthusiast and action fan, it was like a double treat for me. It was an incredibly entertaining movie.
Seeing Kota talk so enthusiastically about his interests makes you shine like a boy. It's different from your usual self. I'm kinda charmed by this gap.
Charmed by the gap? Is it okay to take that as a positive thing?
Of course.
That kid! Not only did he embarrass me, but he's also getting along with Haruna! I won't forgive this. If he thinks it'll end like this, he's dead wrong. Prepare yourself! Haruna, would you like to go for a drive sometime? How about this Friday after work?
To ride in your car's passenger seat?
Starting with a drive might be too forward.
Yes, please. I'd love to. Friday is perfect.
A little while ago, my daydreams became a reality, and I couldn't help but make a big internal victory pose. My love life had taken a step forward. But as for the Takuya situation, I still struggled to figure out what to do. And on the day of our first date... What the heck?
What is this?
My beloved car had been vandalized in an unimaginable way. We stood there, unable to believe our eyes. Ugh, this is bad.
Could this possibly be?
I hate to say it, but it's probably Takuya. What a complete idiot! If it was supposed to be a prank, he could have done it more skillfully. I guess I'll have to check. I checked the dash cam. And that's when I caught Takuya with a lecherous grin, clearly vandalizing my beloved car. Damn it! How dare you defile my car like that? You've ruined the precious time between me and Haruna. I've put up with your stupid harassment until now. I'm going to let loose for once.
That's right. I'll give him a taste of his own medicine.
Haruna and I were determined. And then, on Monday morning, Takuya, it was you who subjected my car to that, right?
I've received inappropriate messages from you too. Even though you have a wife, you tried to ask me out on a date and sent explicit messages.
What are you talking about? It's early in the morning, and you two aren't exactly calm. Don't play dumb! It's only you! Do you guys have no evidence, and yet you're suspecting me? You both are like trashy juniors, huh? I'll sue you for defamation. You're the one who's trash!
I have proof of the sexual harassment I endured.
What's all this commotion so early in the morning?
Good timing, manager. There's someone here who needs to be judged.
What's going on?
Hey, everyone! Pay attention to the company chat!
Please check the email I received too.
Huh? What's this? This is just terrible. All female employees should be careful around Takuya.
Seriously? Is Takuya for real? I came to work by car, and now I'm too scared to leave it.
I posted the dashcam footage on the company chat along with the email Takuya sent to Haruna.
Takuya, what on earth is going on?
Well, Takuya, you're quite ignorant, aren't you? Nowadays, even when the car is stopped, modern dashcams keep recording, you know? Well, I guess you wouldn't know such common sense, considering you were trying to forcefully borrow a car from your junior, right? Maybe if your behavior had been better, some people might have believed in you, but there's evidence, and no one is on your side. And you'll be paying for the full repair cost of my beloved car.
And furthermore, don't ever get involved with us again.
Takuya, come here. We're going to decide your fate.
Takuya was taken to the president's office.
Yay!
Together, we made Takuya eat his words. Afterward, Takuya was demoted and had his salary reduced. He was transferred to a small branch office on a remote island. His wife, who he married within the company, apparently got wind of his advances towards Haruna from one of her former colleagues, leading to their divorce. Or so the gossip goes. A month later, after finally getting my car repaired and reimbursed by my senior, I decided to use that distinctive car as my ride for a while. Are you sure it's okay to go for a drive in this car?
Of course. Did a friend design this car?
Actually, I designed it myself. I've always been good at drawing.
You're truly talented, Kota. How about drawing my top 3 anime characters next time?
If you want. Well then, hop in.
But before that, there's something I really wanted to say. The reason I wanted to ride in this car isn't just because I'm interested in Natasha. I'm interested in the driver of this car. Isn't saying I'm interested putting it mildly. I mean, it's kind of weird, you know? I mean, I'm into...
I've liked you for a long time, Haruna.
Huh?
Will you go out with me?
I like you too. If possible, I'd like to be in the passenger seat of your life.
What? Today, I took another step forward. No, I took a step forward with the person I love. There's Mikoto Kobayashi, the class representative, smiling brightly with eyes like a small animal's, all twinkly. She's like a dandelion, I guess. Not flashy, but the word warm just fits her perfectly. Mikoto is popular and always with her friends, so it's hard for me to start a conversation. But I really like her.
You dropped your eraser.
Oh, thanks.
Futaro, have you submitted your course preference survey yet?
Not yet. Why?
Just wondering.
I see. Mikoto is beautiful and has this calm, kind personality. She's nice to everyone. Compared to her, I, Futaro Yamada, a sophomore, am just a plain, introverted guy. But she still talks to me, which really makes me think she's a genuinely nice person.
Futaro, you like that anime with the maid protagonist, right?
What? How did you know that?
I overheard you talking about it with the guys the other day.
You heard that? Somehow, Mikoto had learned about a part of me I didn't really want known. It's nice she talks to me so freely, but to her, I'm just another classmate. But I never imagined we'd end up in the kind of relationship we did. A week later. Hey, did you hear? Mikoto's family's company, Kobayashi Foods, went bankrupt. What?
Seriously? They were famous around here for their instant noodles, right? Is Mikoto okay?
Now that you mention it, Mikoto hasn't been at school since yesterday. I'm not the type to pry into other people's business, but Mikoto's such a kind person. She must be really upset. I'm worried. But since I wasn't particularly close to Mikoto, I felt awkward about reaching out to her just because I was concerned. That's where it stood at the time. That evening, I went to the supermarket with my mom.
It was a big sale day at the supermarket, so we ended up buying a lot. Thanks for coming with me, Futaro-chan.
Can you not call me that? It feels kind of embarrassing.
Oh, you're blushing. No matter how old their children get, they're always kids to their parents.
Yeah. Huh?
What's up?
Mikoto?
Oh,
What are you doing sitting here like this?
well, you know.
Are you her friend?
Yeah, a classmate.
I've involved my daughter in this unfortunate situation because of my incompetence. Thank you for always being good to her.
You saw us at a bad time. I guess everyone knows by now. Our company went bankrupt and we had to sell our house. We don't have anywhere to live, so we're just sitting here.
What?
Oh my, is that so? Why don't you and your father come stay with us? What?
But that's...
But what about you, Mikoto? Wouldn't it be awkward to live at a classmate's house? I mean, even if you're in trouble, you might not want to go that far, right?
Futaro, would you ignore someone in need right in front of you?
Of course I want to help, but I thought her feelings mattered most.
That's true, but it's cold out, and since your dad is away on business, we have a spare room. I'm sure if I talked to him, he'd say we should help. Maybe you should come stay with us for a while.
Whoa, living with Mikoto, the girl I like, suddenly? I'm not going to be able to keep my cool. What should I do?
Your daughter's feelings are most important, but you're welcome to stay with us. Please come. After going through so much, you should take a break and gather your strength before moving on.
You're an angel.
I'll go. There's no point staying here.
I know it's an imposition, but I can't let my daughter suffer like this any longer. It's just for a short while until we sort things out. Thank you so much.
And that's how the Kobayashi family came to stay with us. That night. Whoa! What's going on? Why are you dressed like that?
As a maid, starting today, I'll be serving you, Futaro.
What? Why?
Because we suddenly started living together and I feel bad about it. The only thing I can think of doing to thank you is this.
Wait!
So I'll serve you. You like maids, right? I'll do the cooking, laundry, cleaning, even help you dress.
You don't have to do that! You're not that kind of person, right, Mikoto?
But you said you like that anime with the maid protagonist, remember?
I do, but if the guys at school find out I'm living with you and you're dressing as a maid, I can't even imagine what they'll say. Plus, my mom usually does the housework. You should just go to school and focus on your studies. That's what parents worry about most.
But then I won't be satisfied. I'll help you change clothes.
No need, really. If your dad finds out you're doing this, he'll be shocked.
Boo.
Why are you mad now?
Because you're saying no to everything. Can't I be of any help to you?
Well, I don't know what to say. And where did you get that maid outfit anyway?
I thought this because I really didn't want to part with it. It's because this is...
Wait, Mikoto, are you into cosplay or something?
No, it's not that. More importantly, we're living together. I want to find some way to be helpful to you. Is there anything you want me to do?
Well, you mentioned helping with cooking earlier, right?
Yep.
If I had to say, my mom leaves for work early in the morning, so if you could make breakfast, it'd really help her out.
Sure. I'll get up early and make it.
I'll let my mom know. But please, no more maid outfit, okay?
Okay.
But the next morning...
Ugh.
This is bad.
I'm so sorry. I tried my best, but...
You might have tried hard, but what matters is the taste. People say cooking is all about love, but skill is more important than love.
Futaro, you're technically right. But you could be more considerate. Makoto's dad left early for work, and she got up early to make us breakfast. We should be thankful first. Thank you, Mikoto.
Thank you.
I'll do better next time.
Actually, let's cook together tomorrow. I'll teach you.
Yes! Come on, hurry up and change.
Wait, seriously? You're actually going to help me change?
Just for today. We're going to be late, and I want to go to school with you.
What? Going to school together is not a good idea. If we don't go separately, we'll get interrogated by everyone in class, right?
Aw, but we're living together now.
What? Mikoto, are you actually happy living with us?
Well, that's,
You really just want to get your life back on track and move out, don't you? It's kind of inappropriate, but I can't deny I'm happy living with the class beauty and even getting help with changing. The next morning, I woke up early to make breakfast with Mikoto. Remember how we soaked the dried sardines last night for the broth? When it boils, skim off the foam and turn off the heat when I say it's okay.
Got it.
Meanwhile, you can prepare the tofu and seaweed.
Okay, I understand.
By the way, what happened to your mom?
She passed away from an illness when I was in middle school.
Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have asked.
It's been a long time, so I don't mind it now. It was really tough for my dad, though.
I see.
It happened right when the company's performance was declining, and Mom's care was intensive. Dad had to work hard for his employees and family, so he couldn't spend much time caring for Mom. He really regretted that. But I think Dad did his best, both in work and caregiving. That's why I want to be kind to him.
Mikoto really is a kind and good person. I'm finding myself liking her even more.
Hey, I have a favor to ask.
You don't have to change into the maid outfit again.
No, it's not that. I want to make a stew for my dad. It's his favorite.
What kind of stew?
A white stew. My dad loved the white stew my mom used to make. I want to recreate it to cheer him up, but I can't seem to get the taste right.
Is the white stew made from scratch with a white sauce or from a store-bought roux?
It's a homemade stew with white sauce. It has a slight tanginess, thickness, and richness.
Maybe she used sour cream? But that wouldn't give the right thickness.
So I was hoping you'd help me with the stew since you're good at cooking.
Sure.
Thank you.
But first, let's perfect the miso soup.
Okay.
Good morning. You two are up early.
Dad, how long have you been there?
I didn't want to interrupt. You two seem to be having a good chat.
It's normal. We're classmates after all. We talk. Anyway, Dad, breakfast is ready. I'm worried about you not eating enough.
All right, I'll eat.
Today's miso soup is special. I made it with Futaro's help.
Yum. This miso soup is delicious. It really lifts my spirits. Mikoto has become so much brighter since living here. It must be thanks to you, Futaro. Do you like Mikoto?
Dad, what are you saying?
Mikoto is the class representative, bright and kind to everyone. I think everyone likes her. I'm one of them.
Oh,
I've got to perfect that white stew. What could be the secret ingredient that adds a slight sourness and thickness? I really want to help Mikoto. I couldn't stop thinking about the white stew for a moment. After school, when I got home, Mikoto was fully focused on making the white stew. She let me taste it. This stew is sweet. You used a solid bouillon cube, right?
yes.
Then try adding this.
Camembert cheese? Oh, that might be it. The sourness, thickness, and richness.
Let's add it and see. We simmered the white stew for a little while.
It tastes just like my mom's. Delicious.
I'm so glad!
You know, my mom always bought camembert cheese when she made white stew. I always thought it was just for snacking with wine. Futaro, how did you figure it out? Thank you.
Hey, wait a minute!
Oh. Sorry, I just got so happy.
No, I wasn't bothered by it. Your dad will definitely be happy.
I hope Dad comes home soon.
That night. It's delicious. It tastes just like her cooking.
Dad, please don't cry.
It reminds me of your mom. I feel rejuvenated after eating it after so long.
Mom used to add camembert cheese to her white stew. Futaro figured it out, and that's how we recreated her taste.
Thank you, Futaro.
Futaro, you did a good thing.
Well, yeah. It took a while to figure out the camembert cheese, though. A month later, Mikoto's dad, thanks to his connections and good nature, found a new job quicker than expected and moved to a new place with his daughter. My mom and I were happy for their fresh start and saw them off. A few days later,
Thank you for everything.
I didn't do much, really. It was more my mom's initiative you should be grateful for.
Of course, I properly thanked your mom, but still, it was that white stew that helped my dad regain his spirits and take a step towards a new life.
Shouldn't we stop walking to school together, though? If we don't go separately, won't you get tired of all the questions from our classmates?
I don't mind. After all, you helped me. By the way, who are you, Futaro?
I'm nobody special, just a high school student who loves cooking.
Hey, can I come over to your place again? I want to learn more cooking.
Please, no. Don't look at me with those puppy dog eyes. Well, sure. My mom did say she wants you to visit again.
Of course, I want to see your mom too. But I mean, I want to, take our relationship to the next level. After all, we're practically living together, right?
If anything, it was cohabitation, not living together.
But we got to know each other really well, right?
That's not the same thing.
I still have that maid outfit,
What?
Actually, I've been interested in you for a while, even before we lived together. I bought that maid outfit because of you.
Really?
It's true, living with you was so exciting. My heart felt like it was going to burst. I finally realized that I like you. Hey, Futaro, make me your exclusive maid.
What are you talking about?
Anime is fine, but isn't a real-life maid better? Of course, I mean as your girlfriend. Is that a no? Maybe?
No, I'd be thrilled. My dandelion smiled, and I smiled too. Dang it! Kanade beat me again!
I won again!
Kanade! You beat me by only 2 points. I'm gonna get you next time!
No, you won't.
I'm a junior in high school called Soda Amamiya. My dream is to become a doctor like my parents. I spent my days studying hard, but my grades were always second best to Kanade Ino's. I just couldn't beat her.
My dream is to become a pharmacist. I want to develop medicines to help people suffering from diseases. It's only natural that I have to keep getting the highest grades in my year to make my dream come true. I have to work hard every day.
Kanade Ino, as well as achieving the highest grades in our year, was intelligent and good-looking. She deserved to be the most popular girl in our grade. I was frustrated that I couldn't win at anything against a girl who had everything. I never thought that this would be the year that the situation between Kanade and me would change. As announced the other day, as part of the government's measures to cope with the declining birth rate, we will be studying the new subject, love, this year. The idea is to inspire more people to get married, and there will be a test, so you should all prepare yourselves.
I'm gonna be great at this subject. I'm super good at love. Easy peasy.
Yes, Ugaki, you're right, but only getting good grades in this subject isn't good enough. Her name is Chiaki Ugaki. She was a Gyaru who prioritized dating over learning and regularly got terrible grades. The birth rate is declining due to the increased number of young people who aren't getting married. While taxes and prices continue to rise with no increase in people's wages, people don't want to have kids. How are they supposed to forget all this and think positively about having kids? Will learning about love solve that problem? How is this gonna help increase the marriage rate? All this blabbering I'm doing is useless. I can't let my mind wander. If I don't study hard, it'll affect my college entrance exam.
I won't lose to you in this new subject, Soda.
That's my line! I was so unfamiliar with love. I'd never even had a crush on a girl. We had a textbook though, so I figured it'd be easy if I just studied it. So, how aware is everyone about love? You've all been in love at least once or twice, right? We're gonna have a pop quiz. It shouldn't be too difficult, so don't worry.
I'm excited about this pop quiz. Maybe I'll get a perfect score.
What kind of questions will be on the quiz? I'm worried.
There's nothing I'm not good at. I'm gonna be a pharmacist after all.
I believed the homeroom teacher's words and took the pop quiz, expecting it to be easy. But 3 days later, you both got a 0. What? You're kidding! Did I get a 0? This is the first time this has ever happened to me!
How? The test had lots of simple questions like, what would you do in such a situation? What was wrong with my answers?
Oh wow, I aced the test.
That's great, Chiaki, just like you said you would. How is that possible? Chiaki always gets the worst grades, but she got the best this time.
If Chiaki can get the best grades in class, as long as I study hard from now on, it should be a piece of cake to do better.
If I don't do my best, I might not be able to get first place in my grade. I might not even be able to get second place. I'm gonna start studying and focusing on this new subject as of today. I always studied at the public library, because there were more books there, and it was quieter, so it was easier to concentrate. But I don't understand this at all. I've got the reference books, and I'm reading them, but it's hard for me to understand. I don't know what's going on. What's up with this girl's roundabout behavior? If you like him, why don't you just tell him? Why is she being so snippy and sarcastic with a high-handed attitude? She's picking on one of the guys too. If she likes him, why is she picking on him? I didn't understand anything, no matter what I read in the reference books. I figured that the reference book might have not been very good, so I went to look for another one. Kanade,
Soda.
are you studying here too?
Yeah, there are so many books here, but I can't understand anything that I read in them. The psychology of the characters is too difficult to understand.
It's the same for me. I'm having trouble making any progress.
Yeah, why don't we study together? I read in a reference book that love is something to be shared between two people. If we study together, maybe we'll learn something.
Okay, you may have a point. But I don't know anything about love, so what good would come from studying with me?
It's decided. Let's make a truce and cooperate with each other this time.
I guess we're gonna have to. That was the day our study session started. Even though we were ranked first and second in our grade, we still couldn't keep up with the rest of our class. Why don't I get it? Why?
The other students seem to understand the subject content, but I can't. This is the first time it's ever happened to me. It's humiliating.
We couldn't even make it into the top 10 in the midterm exam of our first semester. I never thought I'd be saying this to you two, but if you don't get better, you'll fail the credit and get an F.
Oh no!
You both got the lowest marks. This subject is dragging you down. Your overall ranking has dropped significantly. Both of you want to go to college, and this subject will be required for your applications. Your grade in this subject will be used to judge your personality. If you get a bad grade, it'll be disadvantageous for you in the future when you're applying for a job. This new subject had become a serious hindrance to our career paths. You've gotta be kidding me. I can't be left behind in high school just because I failed love. Also, my classmates found out I'm bad at the subject, and it's embarrassing.
I think everyone's aware of it now.
Really?
Everyone knows that you're a hard worker, but you don't have the dexterity to manage both love and schoolwork. Adolescent romance can make people especially crazy. I've never been in love myself, but I've read novels about it. My cousin used to get good grades until she fell in love, and her grades dipped. But I don't want to be stopped from becoming a pharmacist because I can't fall in love.
I agree. It can't stop me from becoming a doctor. I never thought that love was so important. We can't let this subject defeat us. We need to get a high score.
But what can we do?
Hey, cuties. What's wrong with your sad faces?
Me?
Me?
You can't call me cutie, can you?
We're classmates. Let's be casual with each other.
Should we ask Chiaki for advice?
You're the top of our class at love, Chiaki. We can't go on studying alone anymore. We got the lowest scores on the midterm exam, but no matter how much we listened to the lessons and read the textbooks, we couldn't understand anything. We're struggling.
If things continue this way, this subject is going to drag us down to the point that we won't get into college. Can you help us study?
How about you observe one of my dates? After all, love is all about practice. I'm going on a date with my boyfriend this weekend. Why don't you come along?
On the day of the date.
This way. This is my boyfriend, Shingo.
Hi, I'm Shingo Eto. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too.
We're gonna study you.
I didn't finish high school, so I don't understand how you can study love.
It's okay. Just be yourself. Will you come shopping with me today? I want you to help me pick out some clothes.
Shall we go then?
Yes, darling.
Hey, this is a learning experience for us. Can we ask you questions? Sure. Let's get right to it. Why are you holding hands? If one hand is occupied, it's harder to move, isn't it? It's 'cause I like her. Isn't that normal? It calms me down. Huh?
I get it. A date is to hold hands, right? After holding hands, you kiss. That's the order it happens in the novels.
In a novel? I've never thought about it so theoretically. Emotions just come out of my body. I want to touch her 'cause I like her.
If you don't understand it, why don't you try holding hands with Kanade? I told you need to practice, didn't I?
What?
It's funny that you look so disgusted.
It's not that I don't like it, just I don't know if it'll help me understand anything.
You won't know unless you try it, will you? You have to practice. Hurry up and hold hands.
We reluctantly held hands. I'm so embarrassed. Girls' hands are so small. I guess that's natural, though. Biologically, boys are bigger than girls. But girls' hands are so soft and warm.
So this is what a boy's hand feels like. It's so rough. Soda's a boy, so his body must be different from girls. My body is getting hot. I'm so embarrassed. We've always competed with each other with our grades, so I thought we were equals. I was never really aware of how different we are.
Did you already figure something out? Yeah. I just understood that Kanade is a girl.
I thought I understood the difference in physique between boys and girls, but in reality, you don't really know until you touch them.
It's a step forward. Being aware of the opposite sex is the prologue to love. Let's keep going.
We followed Chiaki and Shingo around the shopping mall, holding hands.
Shingo may look and act flirtatious, but I feel like he always puts Chiaki first. That means he's considerate, right?
So you're saying that love requires consideration?
My hands are starting to sweat. I'm a little embarrassed.
Mine are sweating too. I'm nervous and uncomfortable. I haven't reached the point where I can relax when I'm holding your hands yet. I think to be able to relax, you need to like the other person.
Like, if I fall in love with Soda, will holding his hand make me feel calm? Huh. What am I thinking? He's my rival. I'll never fall in love with him.
We went to a clothes store because we were accompanying Chiaki on her shopping trip.
What'd you think?
It looks good on you. You look super cute.
I think I'll buy it then.
Okay, I'll pay for it. I just got my paycheck.
No, that's your hard-earned money. You should save it.
Don't worry about it. I want to get it for you.
Boo, you spoil me so much.
It's what makes my life worth living.
If you say so, I'm happy for you, but you don't need to buy it for me.
Why do you want to pay for her clothes?
I was wondering that too. But you're smiling all the time, so I can tell that you've got a good relationship.
I guess so. They say love is all about practice. Kanade, why don't you pick out some clothes too? We might be able to understand love better if we imitate them.
Okay. What you think?
Oh, wow. She's so cute.
Soda?
Oh, sorry. I was just admiring you. Those clothes really suit you.
What's wrong with you? Don't say such weird things. I've never heard a guy say that to me before. It kinda tickled me.
I've never seen that expression on Kanade's face before. They made plans to go to the observatory to see the night sky and decided to have tea at a cafe till then. Chiaki, you have cream on your face. You're such a little kid.
Thanks, babe.
You don't have cream on your face.
Should I put some on there?
No, you don't have to go that far.
Then say,
What? Can you do that so suddenly?
there was a scene like this in a novel.
Was it a love novel?
My sister was reading it with enthusiasm, so I read it too.
I think I was probably subjected to this kind of act by my mother when I was a kid. Since then, that was the first time a girl who wasn't blood related to me tried to feed me. I was so embarrassed.
Is it nice?
Yeah. From a scientific standpoint, this act of saying doesn't change the taste of the food. If there is any change, it's because of the mental side of being fed and the illusion of deliciousness.
Are you hiding your embarrassment? You're so cute.
Huh? Where did that come from?
I just said what I was thinking.
Before leaving the cafe, the girls went to the restroom and I was left alone with Shingo. How's it going? Are you learning about love? There's something I don't understand. You pretended to go to the restroom before we went to the clothes store, but you actually bought something at the grocery store, didn't you? I saw you had it wrapped too. Was it a gift for Chiaki?
Yeah, you saw me?
Aren't you going to give it to her?
I'm gonna give it to her later when we go to the observatory. It's a surprise, so don't tell anyone.
Of course, I won't say anything. But won't it be a surprise regardless of when you give it to her? You bought it without telling her.
You're right, but I'm looking forward to seeing her reaction at the observatory. I want to give it to her then. It's better to pick a nice setting to give surprises.
Why would you do that?
'Cause I want the person I love to smile, of course. When I see Chiaki smile, it makes me happy.
So you're doing it for yourself at the end of the day?
Maybe you're right, but I feel happy when she's happy. That's what love is all about, the two of us being happy together.
Oh, is that what marriage is like? I don't know about that, but you're kinda cool.
Really?
Thanks. We left the cafe and went to the observatory. The sun was setting when we got there. Chiaki's eyes were sparkling at the night view, and Shingo gave her the surprise gift just like he said he would.
What's this? It's the bracelet I said was cute.
I wanted to give it to you as a nice reminder of this day. It's beautiful and sparkles just like this view of the night, doesn't it? I thought it'd look good on you.
I love you so much. I love you, Shingo.
I love you too.
They make a great couple.
How was your day?
Shingo was always thinking of Chiaki before himself. I thought he was very considerate.
Is that what love is then? To think of the other person and act accordingly to make them happy?
I think so. It's wonderful that you can think of ways to make each other happy and smile. I couldn't understand it just from the textbooks, but maybe the person you love is someone you want to put before yourself.
We've only cared about ourselves for our entire lives so far, haven't we?
Yeah, that's true. We've always been rivals and competed with each other to get better grades, but I feel like we're very similar.
We can improve ourselves through friendly competition toward our goals. It might be a good relationship.
It's not that it might be a good relationship. It is a good relationship.
We don't have to imitate that, do we? How embarrassing.
Yeah, you're right. I wonder if one day I'll kiss someone like that.
Huh? You're not gonna imitate our kissing?
What?
There are some things you'll never understand unless you kiss.
Maybe it's a bad idea to imitate us too much. Your first kiss is a very special thing with a bunch of feelings attached to it.
Feelings. What is this? Why does Kanade look so cute?
Soda, do you wanna kiss?
Are you sure it's okay? A few years after going to the observatory with Shingo and Chiaki.
So for those who are seriously confused about love, I think it's a good idea to try and observe a real relationship. Please don't go out and stalk people, though.
Shingo and Chiaki got married. Chiaki became an after-school tutor who helped kids struggling with getting good grades in their love classes. Shingo is working and going to high school at night with the aim of one day becoming an architect. Kanade and I gradually started getting better grades in our love class. We're now studying to become a doctor and a pharmacist, respectively. We are also lovers.
I feel at home when I hold hands with you.
I feel relaxed too. We finally have that kind of relationship, don't we? We couldn't understand these feelings when we were in high school. If love hadn't been introduced as a mandatory subject at school, Kanade and I might have never deepened our relationship. In the future, I hope that our relationship will deepen further, and we can contribute to the declining birth rate. I also hope that the world will change, so that there will be no more young people who are too lazy to get married.
Hey, Mai, can you show me your math homework? I finished mine but left it at home.
Our math class is in the afternoon, right? If you start working on it now, you should be able to finish it on time. I'll sit next to you, but But why don't you give it a try first? I'll help you if you need it.
Okay, Miss Mai, I'll give it a shot, but I'm counting on you.
Mai Aihara, a junior in high school, is the most popular girl in our school. She's not only beautiful and intelligent, but also modest and laid back. How can I get closer to Mai? Should I just talk to her? But I have nothing to talk about. She'll think I'm boring. If I talk to her, I know I'll say something unnecessary. I don't know what to do.
Hey, Naoto! Naoto!
I'm Naoto Kamihira, a junior in high school. I secretly have a crush on Mai, but I've never talked to her before. The only good thing is that we're in the same class.
Gosh, Naoto, I'm talking to you!
Whoa! What the hell? Don't come talk to me out of nowhere!
I've been calling out your name for a while now.
She's Riko Kawashima, my childhood friend who lives near my house. I can talk to her about anything, just like I do with my male friends. I can't communicate well with girls, but she is an exception.
Were you thinking of Mai again? Don't you ever get tired of it?
Shut up. It's none of your business.
I think you should work on your indecisiveness before anything else.
I know, okay? But
Confessing to Mai isn't a good idea, you know. She's out of your league.
I'm not planning on confessing to her anytime soon. I've never even had a conversation with her.
But you're thinking about it, huh?
I don't know yet.
Ah, so you're not denying it.
By the way, you seem comfortable talking to guys, right? They often approach you, and you're kind of popular. Don't you ever run out of topics to talk about?
Wait, what do you mean by kinda? I am popular! I work hard on myself and make sure to learn new things, so I always have something to talk about.
I have a favor to ask you, Riko. Please teach me how to become popular. I want to make mine fall for me. You have a secret, right? You're a slob, so there's no way you'll be popular unless you have a secret.
Gosh, are you serious?
I'm dead serious. You're the only person I can ask.
I guess I have no choice. I may know some psychological techniques. Do you want to know?
Of course I do.
Okay, have you ever heard of the Zygarnik effect?
What's that?
The Zygarnik effect is a psychological concept that suggests that people tend to remember interrupted or unfinished tasks more easily than completed ones.
What does it have anything to do with tricks to become popular?
The Zygarnik effect also works on love and relationships.
Really? That sounds sketchy.
Don't be rude. I practice it, and I'm actually popular, remember?
I guess you're right.
Our class is starting soon, so I'll tell you more about it after school today. Come to my room.
After school. Now I have some idea of the Zygarnik effect, but how does it relate to love and relationships?
I'll give you an example. Do you still like anime?
Yeah, I do.
Do you agree that anime always leaves you wanting to know what happens next?
Yes, I do. I can't keep my mind off it, and I'm always waiting for the next episode.
And that's also the Zygarnik effect.
How so?
When a story ends abruptly, don't you feel a little unsatisfied? The same thing can happen in love and relationships.
I see. If you put it that way, I feel like I could use it in my love life.
Listen, there are 2 reasons why I should use the Zygarnik effect in love and relationships. First, it can trigger the mere exposure effect. Second, it reduces cognitive dissonance.
Can you explain it to me like I'm 5?
Sure, when you create a situation where Mai is left hanging or thinking about you, she might start wondering if she likes you. And that's how you win her over.
But that sounds hard. Do you think I could make her think about me? I do want to be friends with her, but...
You can do it. You just have to master the effect. I can help you practice it if you want.
I'm counting on you, Master.
Well, we can continue the rest tomorrow. I hear the weather is nice tomorrow, so we'll meet during lunch break in the courtyard.
And so, I began practicing with Riko to learn love techniques using the Zygarnik effect. The next day, during lunch break.
The first technique is to cut the conversation short.
I see.
Imagine you're in the middle of a good conversation and you want to continue it, but you're suddenly interrupted. Doesn't it make you want to talk even more? And the other technique is...
Sorry, Riko.
What's wrong?
I completely forgot that I had a committee meeting. I gotta go now. You can tell me more about it later. See you after school. See ya.
Hey, Naoto, gosh!
So, is that what you mean by cutting the conversation short? Did it make you want to talk to me more?
Huh? No way, idiot! Gosh, that did make me want to talk to him more. Ugh, what am I doing? He's probably never even held hands with a girl before.
And I rushed off to the committee meeting. After school that day.
Let's pick up where we left off. The second technique is to make the other person feel unsatisfied on purpose.
Like we're supposed to eat until we're 80% full?
Yeah, it's effective to end your time with Mai when she still wants to spend more time with you, but you cut it short.
So are you saying that Mai is left unsatisfied and starts to wonder if she likes me?
Exactly, you got it. I'm such a good teacher. You should be thankful. Anyways.
Oh, I live that way. See you tomorrow?
Okay, see you tomorrow. I wasn't done talking. I wanted to talk to him more.
I just realized tomorrow is Saturday. We have no school. Are you free tomorrow? If so, can you come to my house and continue the conversation?
I don't have any plans, so sure.
All right then. I'll see you tomorrow at noon.
Okay. It's been a while since I visited his house. When was the last time? What should I wear tomorrow? Wait, why am I even thinking about this? I can wear whatever. It's just Naoto.
And Saturday.
Wow, I haven't been here in a while. Maybe since 6th grade. It's bringing back memories. We were pretty busy with club activities back in middle school.
Don't look around too much. It makes me feel embarrassed.
Oh, do you want to talk in the living room downstairs?
No, I can't talk about love techniques in front of my parents.
You're right.
Riko kept glancing around my room and commenting on how things brought back memories, but she didn't bring up the main topic. Hey, let's talk about the techniques. It's already late in the afternoon.
Oh, right. The third technique is the mere exposure effect. This is a way to make people interested in someone or something they weren't interested in at first, by repeatedly engaging them.
In other words, I could make plans with her, borrow something from her, or lend her something.
Yeah, if you follow everything I've taught you, I'm sure Mai will fall for you.
Well, achieving that will be the hardest part. Thanks, Riko. I appreciate your help. I'll use these techniques on Mai starting on Monday.
No worries. What's going on with me? Why am I a bit annoyed? It's getting dark, so I'll go home now.
Text me when you get home, okay?
Huh? Why? I live nearby.
I know, but still, you're a girl. I'm worried about you.
Oh, sure, okay. I'll text you when I arrive home. Are you for real, Naoto? You're worried about me?
On Monday, I felt a little more confident thanks to Riko, and I tried the techniques on Mai. Hey, Mai.
What's up, Naoto?
Riko told me that you like foreign fantasy novels.
Yeah, I do. You've been friends with Riko since childhood, right?
Yeah. You know, I often read foreign fantasy novels too.
Do you like them too? I'm glad to find someone with the same interest as me. Tell me, Naoto, which book is your favorite?
Oh, excuse me. I forgot that I was supposed to see my teacher during lunch break.
Oh, really?
Sorry. Let's talk later, okay?
Sure. I didn't know Naoto liked foreign fantasy novels too. It's rare to find people with the same interest. I wish I could have talked to him more. Naoto seems to be doing well.
After that, I kept talking to Mai about books, but I made sure to cut conversations short. Recently, I was able to have conversations with her without getting as nervous. Mai, you're a bookworm. Thanks for sharing your stories with me. I'm learning a lot from you.
Oh, I'm glad.
Well, I'm gonna go home now.
Yeah, it's getting late.
Mai, if you don't mind, can you lend me your favorite book? I'll lend you mine too.
Sounds like a great idea. I'll bring it tomorrow.
I started the mere exposure effect by borrowing and lending books with Mai.
Yay! That means I can talk to Naoto tomorrow. I'm happy. I feel like I keep thinking about Naoto lately. Naoto is doing well. Why does it make me feel a little sad to see Naoto happy?
After we started borrowing and lending books, we had a lot more to talk about, so we began walking home together after school.
I love talking about books with you, Naoto.
Same here. I have fun talking to you, Mai.
That makes me happy.
I know this is sudden, but are you dating anyone?
Whoa! No, I'm not.
I see. I have something to tell you, Mai.
Are you,
Never mind. Sorry, please forget that.
What? I'm so curious now. What were you gonna tell me?
Oh, I don't know.
Does he like me? Do I like him? Gosh, Mai definitely has feelings for Naoto. It's written all over her face. At this rate, they might start dating. What am I gonna do? She's gonna take him away from me. Wait, do I have feelings for him?
That night, I thought about Mai more than usual. I tried all the techniques Riko taught me, but I wonder if any of them actually worked. Does Mai like me a little bit? After all, she's the most popular girl in our school. I guess it's not that easy. However, a few days later,
I'm sorry to call you out of the blue like this. I just really wanted to talk to you alone.
that was a bit surprising, but no worries. What's going on?
Well, I like you, Naoto.
What? Does this mean the Zeigarnik effect really worked? I never thought it worked so well.
I'd love to know how you feel about me, Naoto.
I also.
Hold on.
What? Riko?
Riko?
Hey, don't interrupt us, Riko. This is the most important part.
I'm sorry, but I was worried about you, Naoto.
Huh?
Congratulations, Naoto. I'm happy for you. Why am I crying? So weird. Riko, what's wrong?
Riko, why are you crying out of nowhere?
That's because I've fallen in love with you, Naoto. What?
Huh? Stop joking, Riko. We were always just friends and nothing more.
I know that. I've always considered you my childhood friend.
Then what happened all of a sudden?
I don't know, Naoto. It just happened, and I can't help how I feel. It's all your fault.
How is it my fault?
It's because of you and those love techniques. I blame it on the Zeigarnik effect. I knew you were just practicing, but I ended up liking you so much that I couldn't keep my feelings to myself.
What? Riko, that's too naive.
Shut up! It's your fault for making me fall for you. You have to pay for it.
What the?
Naoto, what do you mean by love techniques?
I guess that's kinda something between Riko and me.
Isn't the Zeigarnik effect a psychological trick? Are you saying you were using it on me?
I didn't mean to upset you, Mai. I just wanted to get to know you better.
Please explain it to me later, okay?
Sure.
Hey, Naoto, am I not good enough for you? I really like you.
But we've been friends since childhood, and I have Mai.
Oh, so you don't like me.
I'm not saying that. You're an important friend to me.
Then there's still a chance for me, right?
Riko.
Hey, Naoto, you didn't answer me earlier. You were about to tell me something, but then someone interrupted us. Hey, Naoto, please, make me your girlfriend. No, that's not going to happen. Naoto was going to choose me until you showed up. Hey, Naoto, who were you going to choose as your girlfriend? It's gonna be me, right? No, it's gonna be me.
Psychology is incredible. I never thought in my wildest dreams that something like this would happen to me. I'm so indecisive, and I can't choose between the two of them. What am I supposed to do? Viewers, please help me out.
My name is Mahito Mine, and I'm a senior in high school. I've devoted my entire youth to studying so I can get into an elite university. I'm running out of lead for my mechanical pencil. I should buy some. The cashier is a girl? Oh, I'm not good at talking to young girls. But I have no choice.
How are you today? Would you like a bag with that?
No, thank you. What? Is she staring at me? Did I do something wrong? The cashier kept staring at me for a few seconds. Then she finally told me the total amount and I paid for it. For some reason, she gave me the lead and the receipt in my hand instead of putting them on the counter.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thanks. The moment I received them from her... What the...
Good luck with your study.
Thank you. What's up with the cashier? Was she teasing me? Since then, I've been going to the convenience store every day. Well, to be exact, every day except Tuesdays and Thursdays when she's off. I buy gum, hoping she'll hold my hand again.
How are you today? Would you like a bag with that?
No thanks.
Thank you for shopping. Good luck with your study.
As if she's granting my wish, the cashier holds my hand and gives me gum. Her name is Saya Hinamori. Oh, what a cute name. What am I doing? It's become my daily routine to buy one gum at the convenience store where she works. Mahito, you're always chewing gum these days. Yeah, chewing gum improves brain activity. You're smart enough already. There's room for improvement? Kind of. I haven't shared the real reason behind it, even with my best friend, Yusuke. It's been 3 weeks since I started to go to the convenience store. I have quite a collection of gum. I've noticed that the cashier holds only my hand, and not the hands of other customers. Does that mean she likes me? Maybe she's teasing me. But I don't care. I know it's pathetic, but she's the source of my energy right now. But... I should go for it and talk to her. The next day...
A new lemon flavor of this gum has been released. It was delicious.
Oh, I see. I'll buy some next time. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of sour tastes. But Saya talked to me like that for the first time, and I was over the moon. The next day...
You're buying the lemon-flavored gum I told you about.
Yeah. I don't like sour flavors, but I bought the lemon flavor.
Please let me know how you like the flavor next time.
Oh, okay. Anybody would buy it if these cute little eyes looked into their eyes. I'm easily flattered. I feel like we've become friends just because she's talked to me. In the last year of high school, the spring of my life might have begun. The lemon flavor isn't that bad. It's not as sour as I thought it'd be. Is that why you've been chewing gum lately? You were taken in by someone's sales pitch? Maybe so, but it's true that this gives me energy. My grades have been improving a lot recently. You're so easy. But the cashier sounds like she made quite the impression, didn't she? I should go to that convenience store and buy some gum to see how she acts. No way! I'm kidding, dude! Ugh, don't act like I took your girl. I've realized that I'm completely into Saya. The next day...
You seem to like the lemon flavor.
Oh, yeah. A little bit.
Only a little bit?
Well, it's super delicious. Jeez, she's so cute, it's illegal. You can't look at me like that with your cute little eyes.
Please read this later.
Yes! This has gotta be the beginning of the spring of my life.
I'll be at a cafe called Lemon in front of the train station at 6 o'clock tomorrow. I'd love it if you can join me there. Saya Hinamori.
Wow! Yes! She's asking me on a date! Spring has sprung! The next morning... What are you grinning at in the morning? Is that a love letter from this cashier? What you talking about? It'd be a miracle if I ever had a girlfriend. Yeah, you're such a loser. Mind your own business. I didn't share how excited I was until yesterday, even with my best friend Yusuke. Once I calmed down and thought about it, it'd really be a miracle if I ever had a girlfriend. On the same day, I met Saya at the cafe after school.
I've always wanted to thank you, Mahito.
Huh? Mahito? Why do you know my name? I don't remember telling you my name.
I'm Saya Tanaka. We went to the same middle school together.
Wait, what? Saya?
My parents got a divorce, and now my name is Saya Hinamori. We were never in the same class, but I remember you so well, Mahito.
I didn't even notice. I didn't recognize your new look.
I was shy and never really good at communicating back then, so I was all alone in my class. Eventually, I stopped going to school. I've been through a lot, but right now, I'm working at the convenience store and taking online courses to get my high school diploma. Actually, in the second year of middle school.
Mahito, let's grab some burgers. Sorry, I have to go to the tutoring center today. I gotta go home. You miss all the fun while you're studying so hard. It's none of your business. Huh? Oh! Hey, give us the money!
I don't have any.
Liar, I saw you leaving the store just now.
It was for my parents. I don't have any money left.
Please, leave her alone. For real? I applaud your strong sense of justice. What are you gonna do in this situation? What? Who the heck are you? Get out of here before you get hurt. Mahito, being reckless right now. That's enough. You're the guy who ranked first in the national karate competition. Let's not mess with this guy. Sure. The punks ran away as soon as they saw my best friend, Yusuke. Whew. I was scared. You're not that strong, but your sense of justice is way too strong. I know you need me after all. Or was that your plan all along? I didn't have a plan, but I knew I had to do something. My body reacted before I was able to think straight. You saved me there, Yusuke. Thanks. Saya, I'm sorry you had to deal with that. But I'm glad you're okay. Hey, that's my line. But I took the first action, so...
Hey.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
You remember it. Thank you for saving me. I went back to school for the first time in a long time that day, but I stopped going again because of what happened. I managed to study on my own, but I gave up on the high school entrance exam after all. I'm attending a distance learning high school now.
You seem happier. You cheer me up. New Saya. Thumbs up.
Really? I'm glad to hear that.
But I can't wrap my head around one thing. You could have said, long time no see, because we hadn't seen each other since middle school. But you kept holding my hand instead? How come?
To be mean to you.
To be mean to me?
Yeah, 'cause you've been a customer at the convenience store for a while, and you never noticed me. I wanted to be mean to you. Mahito, to tell you the truth, I like you, Mahito. When you saved me, it was the first time in my life that I fell for a boy. I never knew anyone would be that nice to me. Mahito, you're my first love.
I'm not sure if I'm the right person to be your first love. I mean, my best friend Yusuke scared the punks away that day.
But you acted first, Mahito. Besides, you seemed really down and exhausted when I saw you for the first time in a long time. That's why I held your hands to cheer you up. I'm sorry if I offended you.
No, you don't have to apologize. I didn't know we used to be in the same school. And I was over the moon that this pretty girl kept holding my hand. You cheered me up, Hinamori. My grades have been improving a lot thanks to you. I fell in love with you before I even knew it. I keep going to the convenience store and buying gum every day just to see you. Things took an unexpected turn. We found ourselves confessing our feelings to each other.
Good luck with your study. I'm gonna study hard too.
Thank you.
When you are done with your exam, come on a date with me.
Sounds like a plan. I'll see you at the convenience store. Since then, I went to the convenience store every day until the day before the exam just to see Saya. On the day of the exam, I left my house earlier than usual to go to the convenience store. I wanted Saya to cheer me up rather than just buying the lemon-flavored gum. They don't carry them anymore? Where's my lemon-flavored gum? I wanted to have it as a good luck charm. God, darn it. Is this bad luck or what? Today of all days.
Mahito, I bought the last one for you.
Thank you! My lemon-flavored gum!
Good luck, Mahito.
I'll do my best. I feel better now. I was overwhelmed by anxiety, and I was about to cry. But with Saya's encouragement, I got into the college of my first choice.
Oh, it's her again. She's cute no matter how many times I see her. My name is Atsushi Sakurada, and I'm a 25-year-old office worker. I fell in love at first sight with a woman I often saw at the supermarket I stopped by in on my way home from work. My daily life was no different from anyone else's.
Oh, the button on my jacket came off.
I'll sew it on, just give it to me. Oh my gosh, my stomach isn't feeling well. I've got some medicine for you. I'll bring it to your desk later.
I wish you were my mother. I feel a mysterious sense of security when I'm with you.
I wonder if that's something I should be happy about.
Of course you should. It's a nice thing.
I grew up with my father. He was a single parent, so I only became good at housework out of necessity. Is that a reason to call me a mother figure?
Can I come over to your apartment one day? Make me a home-cooked meal.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea. I want to come too. I can't. It's just that there's recently been a very bad smell coming from the apartment next door. What? I don't know what my neighbors look like, but I think they probably live in a hoarding house. I've been in touch with the management company, but they can't seem to make any progress with it. My apartment isn't a very inviting environment right now. I was so depressed to go back home every day that I complained to my junior staff. That night, when I returned home, I found my neighbor's door open. Oh, it stinks! Did they leave their door open? How careless.
Someone. Help me. It's so heavy.
Oh gosh! I felt as if I was playing Jenga to keep the trash from collapsing over her. I was desperate to rescue my neighbor. Whew. I managed to pull you out safely.
Thank you. You saved my life. I thought I was gonna be there alone for ages without anyone finding me.
That's not the point. All the trash.
I know. I was on my way to the public bath and spa, and when I tried to move my stuff, then it all started falling on me. I've been thinking about cleaning it up, but I'm having trouble getting started. I want to do something about it.
No way! Isn't she that cute woman I fell in love with at first sight in a supermarket? I'm so shocked to find out that the woman of my dreams is also my neighbor with the messy apartment.
I'm sorry. I know I'm just making excuses you don't want to listen to.
You called it stuff. It looks like garbage to me. How can you live in such an unsanitary place? I'm Atsushi Sakurada. I live in the room next door. Can you please do something about your trash problem? It smells bad every day, and it's bothering me. You go to the public baths because you can't use your own bathroom because of the garbage, right? Can't you do something about it? It's unbelievable.
I'm sorry. My name is Rin Kikuchi. I'll do something about it so that it doesn't cause you any more trouble. I promise.
I'm gonna make sure you keep your promise.
Okay.
I said what I wanted to say and went back to my apartment, forgetting about the woman I fell in love with at first sight at the supermarket. A beautiful woman is a blessing in disguise, right? I couldn't make a move on her in that situation, though. No matter how pretty she is, she can't live in a house full of trash like that. She called it her stuff and not her garbage, though. I wonder why. It's trash to me, but could it be important to her? Maybe that's why she can't clean it up, because it's important to her. I don't know.
He had a point, but I know I should clean it up ASAP, but there's also a part of me that feels a strange sense of security in a room full of stuff. I need to clean it up tomorrow, though.
That night, I was very curious about Rin, so I looked up the psychology of people who live in a hoarding house online. Why do people like to live in a hoarding house like that? I wonder if it's because she has a troubled personality. Curious, multi-talented, sensitive to new trends, likes new things, and impulse buys. Her clothes are simple, so she doesn't look like a fashionista. Also, I don't know if she's multi-talented or not. What? People who live like that are lonely? Why does being lonely cause you to accumulate garbage? A strong sense of loneliness may be hidden in the hearts of those who don't clean their house. Do people feel safe in a room full of garbage? Is that possible? They are under a lot of stress. When you're busy and stressed out, you start impulse buying to relieve stress and begin hoarding things. I'm busy and stressed out about the stench, but I don't make impulse purchases. Is it just a matter of personality? That was the day I learned that having a hoarding apartment could come from strong psychological problems. When I returned to my apartment that evening, I found her door open again. She was piling up garbage at the entrance.
Good evening.
Good evening. How in the world did it come to this? This is all garbage?
Not all of it is garbage. Something is in the back can still be used.
Let's clean it up. I'm gonna clean it all up now.
Huh?
I can't stand to see such a mess. If you can't clean up after yourself, I'll do it for you. Do you disapprove? You'll obviously need to help me.
Aren't you tired from work? It doesn't have to be done today.
Procrastination isn't good. I'm gonna clean it up now. The first thing we need to do is declutter.
I understand.
I showed her my motherly side. I meddled in her affairs and insisted on cleaning her hoarding apartment. We started working right away, but it was much harder than I imagined. Why do you keep all of these unimportant flyers? Let's throw them away.
Don't you know, Atsushi? There are coupons attached to the flyers. We can't throw away good deals, can we?
They're long past the expiration date. They're just garbage now.
No.
I've been wondering, what's this doll?
Oh, you noticed? Isn't she cute? I fell in love with her at first sight. It was abandoned, so I brought it home with me.
You don't need it. Let's throw it away.
Oh no!
She must be the kind of person who can't throw things away. My grandma was like that. She keeps it because she thinks it might be useful for something someday. But will that someday ever come? I'd been helping her declutter for more than an hour. It was going to take a lot of time, even at the pace we were going. Please make sure to take out the stinky things tomorrow, as it's garbage day. I can help you. It's about time for me to go, so I'll leave you to it. I'll come back on my day off to help you clean up more. Just please don't go and make it messy again.
Oh, okay. I'll be careful. Thank you so much for today.
I made you do it, so don't worry about it. See you later.
Well, I haven't eaten anything since this morning.
You must be hungry. How do you usually cook? There's no way you can use the kitchen here, can you?
I usually eat lunch boxes or prepared meals.
So that's what you go to the supermarket for?
What?
I often see you at the supermarket. I just didn't know you were my neighbor.
Was I dressed badly? Is that why I left an impression on you?
That's not what I meant. Let's get back to the topic at hand. You get your meals from lunch boxes or prepared meals. And you didn't go to the supermarket today, did you?
Actually, I was cleaning up here and lost my wallet somewhere. I mean, I don't have any money.
Oh, I see. She really is a helpless person, isn't she? Maybe I can help you. I'm gonna make something with the ingredients I have in my refrigerator. Would you like to come to my house for dinner? I couldn't just say bye to her, so I decided to treat her to a home-cooked meal.
Whoa, you're a great cook. That's amazing.
I've been cooking for a long time. I've lived alone for ages. Please eat it all up before it gets cold.
Okay, I'll do it. For you. It's delicious. I'm so happy.
If you're that happy, it was worth the effort I put into making it. Thank you. But I know you're just flattering me.
I'm not flattering you. I've never eaten such delicious food in my life.
You have food around your mouth.
Oh, sorry. I was so relieved to be eating nice food that I lost my manners. You're kinda like a mother figure.
I'm often told that.
Actually, I just started living alone and away from my parents. When I come home after a long day of work, I don't feel like doing anything. And on my days off, I just sleep. I started living alone because my father is a very strict man, and I wanted to be independent ASAP. Before I knew it though, my room had become a terrible mess, and it causes me a lot of trouble.
You're not used to living alone, and you've been under a lot of stress, so your mind and body are overexerted. It's okay. We'll work together to clean up your room.
Thank you.
Rin ate up and relished the dinner I made, and even had a bath at my house. She left looking satisfied. She's a bit of a difficult person, but I can't stop myself from helping her. She eats my cooking and says it's delicious. It makes me feel like I'm taking care of her. No, I'm just spoiling her. However, the next night, Rin came over again.
I know it sounds brazen, but I still haven't been able to find my wallet, which has my bank card inside it.
Well, I guess there's nothing you can do. Do you want to have dinner with me then? Please, come inside.
Wow, thank you.
That smile is wonderful. Seeing her smile as if she were a little kid made my caring instincts tingle. I couldn't control myself. Every weekend, I helped Rin, who didn't have any solo living skills, clean her apartment. It became my weekly routine. One day, I'm relieved your apartment is finally cleaned up and you managed to find your wallet. Don't let it get messy again.
Okay, today's rice is delicious, isn't it? I want to drink the miso soup you made for the rest of my life.
Rin, do you know what you're saying?
I mean exactly what I said. It's so delicious.
I see. My bad for asking. That means she wants to get married with me. She's such a goofball.
Oh my gosh, did I just shock you again?
Our first encounter was such a shock to my system that you can't possibly shock me anymore.
Oh goodness.
Half a month passed since then, and we'd become completely comfortable with each other. I guess it was the natural course of events after we spent almost every day together.
Atsushi, you helped me finish cleaning my room and find my wallet. That means you'll stop coming over to my place, right?
I mean, I know it's a little late for this, but Rin, don't you feel uncomfortable with a man who isn't your boyfriend coming into your apartment? Even if he's your neighbor?
It's not uncomfortable if it's you coming over.
I see.
Is that it? Is there anything else you want to say?
You should come over for dinner once in a while.
That's it?
Rin was a lonely and spoiled woman, but my heart was confused. I wasn't sure if she saw me as a potential partner or as an older brother type figure. I was afraid to take the first step because I was afraid of getting hurt. but I was also afraid that she needed me to be there for her. I couldn't possibly leave her alone. Hey, don't get so close.
It's okay. I feel at home like this.
Dang it, I really feel like a mother now.
I feel so at ease when I'm with you. I was brought up in a strict household where I've never been able to be sweet with anyone like this. I know it's not easy for you.
Does this mean you see me as a brother figure? Or...
I see you as a man.
Oh.
Hey, get away from her!
Huh? Suddenly, two men who looked like professional gangsters appeared in front of us. Who are you guys?
What happened here? It's so clean now.
Of course it is. That's why I told you I'm fine. I'm not a kid anymore. I can take care of myself.
Stop joking around.
Who's this guy?
He's like my brother.
Oh, your brother.
I'm Ryuji. Nice to meet you. Who are you? Why are you in her room?
Ugh.
Stop it! You're scaring him!
I'm more of a bodyguard than a brother. After all, Ren is my boss's daughter.
Your boss?
Atsushi, I'd like to reiterate that I'm not affiliated with any organization since I distanced myself from my father.
Okay.
By the way, it looks like you did a good job cleaning up. The management company informed me that your room was full of trash. I was gonna come and bring you back home if you continued to disgrace us like that.
This is why I distanced myself from my father. It's thanks to Atsushi that my room is clean, and I'm able to enjoy my life now. I don't want to go back to my parents' house.
I see. I'm sure you're relieved to have a solid guy like this nearby. But if you do anything to harm this woman, you know we'll come for you, right?
No, I'm not that kind of guy. Ryuji left after saying that to me.
What? Did Ryuji tell you before he left?
It's okay. He just said something to me, man to man.
So he must have liked you too, right?
That's kinda troubling.
I love you, Atsushi. No matter how much trouble I cause you, you're always kind to me and never show displeasure. I like you, Atsushi. Do you like me?
I like you too, Rin. I fell in love with you at first sight when I saw you at the supermarket.
I'm so happy. Will you go out with me then?
No, but if I get too involved with her, those guys might come looking for me. It's an important decision. Can you let me think about it for just a little longer?
Oh no, I want an answer.
Then...
Have you thought about it enough yet?
Just a little more.
You said the same thing yesterday, didn't you?
I was on the verge of falling for Rin's aggressive approach. In Rin's apartment? What's this?
I found it and it looked cute, so I just...
You're a real handful, aren't you? I'm probably the kind of guy who likes to have a troublesome girlfriend. But maybe the truth of the matter is that the more difficult a woman is to deal with, the cuter she is.